It's all right, Chief. He's with me. Soldiers, attention! There is among us.
I've decided to stay.
Oh, this is wonderful news. What a glorious day for El Dorado. Lord Miguel has decided to live among us!
The Superhero Relocation Program. The Supers would be granted amnesty from responsibility for past actions in exchange for the promise to never again resume hero work. Where are they now? They are living among us.
Behold this sketch of the perpetrator based on eyewitness descriptions. The truth is obvious. The guilty party sits among us.
I sense the Dragon Warrior is among us.
According to the latest Scallop poll, fear of sharks is at an all-time high. Join us tonight for an in-depth report. How long must this reef live under siege? Is there no hero among us?
A universal remote? This is nice, guys. Really nice.
We now return to A Scoundrel Among Us.
The cops! Everybody run!
Wait! It's just the rescue team.
Oh, right. Okay.
You seem like a decent citizen. What led to your incarceration?
I stole a ship.
Oh. Well, who among us?
Michael Squints Polydorus walked a little taller that day, and we had to tip our hats to him. He was lucky she hadn't beat the crap out of him. We wouldn't have blamed her. What he'd done was sneaky, rotten, and low. And cool. Not another one among us.
All right, we did it! This is really neat.
This is your high ground.
Oh, I felt it. Heaven help us. The signs show it. The sun, the moon, the stars. Oh, horror will once more walk among us.
I don't think we've seen any ruins quite like this on our adventures.
Yeah, they're ancient, but also look kind of advanced. Wait, is retro sci-fi a thing? How were the tower and the floating giant stone built?
Tails is the genius among us.
And I think I know just what to do.
Good evening, I'm Tom Tucker. Our top story tonight, just when you thought the world couldn't be any more dangerous, Channel 5 News has discovered that there is an atheist among us.
Wild animals, each with his own strengths and weaknesses due to his or her species. Anyway, I think it may very well be all the beautiful differences among us.
And with every confrontation, we learn more about this frightening new reality. How did we get here? It's been 3 decades since the deadly events at Jurassic Park, and we've yet to find a way for these animals to live safely among us.
There's a fungus among us! Happy told us everything. You're not Happy's mom. There's an imposter among us.
Forgot why we came here. Forgot where we were before. Barely remember who I am. Someone else here, walking amongst us as...
Oh no! Can't stop twinkling!
The fungus among us.
It's only the beginning. You gotta tell your Tulkun to leave. You gotta tell him to go far away.
Leave! You live among us.
Square pants!
This is a serious dance. Come on, are you ready? Have you seen the way they shake it? Have you seen the way they sway? There ain't a man among us.
Have you seen the way they shake it? Have you seen the way they sway? There ain't a man among us.
Will reveal his plan in time, but this is not the time. Unfortunately, it seems we have an imposter among us.
この舞踏会に向かう馬車にひかれ、地面にあった石で後頭部をぶつけ絶命。つまり
憎き犯人はこの中にいる。
王様、私の推理をお聞きいただけますでしょうか。
申してみよ
う。では。
憎き犯人はこの中にいる。
あのお姉様は長くて美しい髪が自慢だったの。
なぜこの美しい髪の毛が切り落とされてしまったのか。それはこの国一の美容師である
My friends, the devil walks among us.
A colossal titan appeared out of nowhere, attacked Trost, and vanished. The best explanation is that it's someone like Aaron. The same goes for the armored titan. And if they are human, then maybe they're hiding among us.
Boys, we don't have much time, so I'm gonna make this short and sweet. I need an artist. Someone with a vision.
Oh, boy.
Someone among this...
This criminal is Yelena. She took up arms and opposed Marley. She lived among us.
C. Rose Blanchard and her mother, Dee Dee Blanchard, from Springfield, Missouri, to the stage.
Place that idiot scientist under arrest.
I prefer to be called Evil Genius!
And as for that abomination, it is the flawed product of a deranged mind. It has no place among us.
Not good! The attention Cobb's receiving is inflating his ego. It's going totally Kanye!
There's a humongous fungus among us.
There was a fungus among us. There was a rumble in the jungle. There was a static in an attic, a moaning and a groaning, a fungus among us.
There's a traitor among us.
In fact, there haven't been any suspicious incidents recently.
I agree. Ira is definitely the most worthy among us. And he needs to tell us. How dare he look at us with suspicion? We're his comrades. But I don't believe for a second there's a traitor among us.
Perhaps you're the better player among us.
Nisha, you wish to raise this cub as if he were your own?
I do.
And Vian, you too? I do. You know the law. This cub was not born among us.
That's it! I'm calling my agent. Just get back in the dang van.
That's Master Shifu's voice. Oh no, they've already started.
It is my great honor to present to you.
I sense the Dragon Warrior is among us.
You told her I'm a slow kid.
Steve, who among us?
Spirit realm, hear our call. Let our voices guide you through the veil so you may move among us.
Did you see all of those guns and weapons those evil frat boys had?
I sure did. And we still haven't nailed down a date for visiting Epcot.
But what can we do? Quagmire was the only real soldier among us.
He comes to stuff like this and makes everybody look stupid.
Hey, that's Cleveland Brown. His boy's the champ.
And there's the bear that walks among us.
Maybe if we get him a big enough gift.
Look, Cleveland, it seems pretty clear that Rollo feels hurt, and he's just displacing his anger onto Santa and Christmas. The only gift he could possibly want would be to see his father.
The most human among us.
Explain yourself. 2 punctures, deeper than the others. Minimal seepage. Skaketh, a vampire. An undead slinks among us.
It could be anyone. I mean, it's not me, but it could be anyone else.
A doppelganger in our camp. That sounds all too believable. A doppelganger hidden among us.
This isn't the real you, is it? It's done then. There's a slayer among us.
You wanna pop a squat, golden boy? You're making me nervous.
Or perhaps your nerves need gnawing.
What did I do?
This precarious plan proves more meek by the moment. The Madonna was meant to be among us.